Hello and welcome to another Whiteberg Broadcasting Company programme. You are currently watching the Whiteberg Annual Advent Pub Crawl, the series where we travel to 24 pubs around Whiteberg and beyond. You are currently watching pub number 1 of 24. Please stand by for the programme. Well guys, welcome to pub number 1 of the 24 pubs of the Advent calendar. We are starting here today in Goblin's town of Linford upon Avon. Now you're going to be seeing a lot of pubs across a lot of towns over the next coming 3 weeks. And we decided to start here because Goblin and Onion Ring Sasquatch have been working very hard at building several pubs. Now I think there's 3 or 4 currently located around the square here. So we're going to start our pub crawl off here and see if we make it any further after that. Now I have a list of marking criteria for each pub. If you can see in my hand here, I'm holding a clipboard. Now on this clipboard there is a selection of questions that I must ask the bartender inside about his pub in order to mark it down on my list of pub inspections, as along with my duties of being Prime Minister, I'm also the pub inspector. Now my list of questions go along like this. Now the first one is the most important one. The distance to the toilets. Without knowing this, you never know how far you have to run. I have been caught short many a time in Wetherspoons. No, I haven't. Don't quote me on that. And then the second criteria is mainly based on the condition of the toilets. Let's go through them all. We've got how moist is the pub. It's that time of year where we don't really want things being that moist and damp. Now we also need to know whether it serves any food or whether the pub offers a room for the night. Some of these probably won't, but I'm going to try and persuade them to give me a room. Then the next question really is the state of the carpet, because we've all been to a pub where the carpet is literally as sticky as a jelly tart. I don't know what a jelly tart is. Also, the next one is then how Christmassy is it, because as you are aware, it's Christmas nearly in several days. And for the spirit, I have actually put on a wintry texture pack, which turns all the grass to snow. And we've also adjusted it so it makes all the leaves that aren't spruce disappear. Don't look at that. And also gives a nice texture to all of the grass. So this really does help build a nice Christmassy theme. I'm not sure how I'm flying there. Now the criteria here carries on with how grotty is the pub, how disgustingly dirty and dingy it is. The next question I have to then ask the barkeeps is, has your brickwork been repointed recently? Along with, does it have a CDP advert on the side? And the final question is, when was your windows last cleaned? And as I can see here straight away with the 3 tons in my view, these windows are utterly disgusting. I will be marking that down on my list. And then the final sort of point is to rate my bar. So when we go inside, we're going to rate the actual bar that they are sitting at and with their drinks on. And we'll have to go through a process of seeing whether we have to pimp my bar. I'm not sure who wrote the script. Anyway, let's have a look around the outside of the 3 tons. I see there's quite a few people inside. They're gazing at me. But it's really nice outside decor. We've got a lovely Georgian building. It does definitely need a bit of cleaning and a bit of TLC on that one. There's quite a cool little alleyway down the side there, which carries on through with some washing above it, all the way out to the cathedral, which I can see planning is still up in the air with. Oh, there is a little back room. I don't think there's anything inside it. Right, and what's up here? Nothing much, just a really nice, ordinary looking building, which you would see in most English towns. Right, okay then, let's, I think the most important part now is to venture inside and ask the barkeep these most important questions. Right. Hello there, barkeep. Hello, how is it going? Oh, you're going to throw some beer at me, right. What is this? This is 10 pints. Lovely stuff.
Have some Fosters.
Oh. Can you have those back, please? I'm not going to drink that stuff. Give me one of your finest ales. Thank you. So, barkeep, I've been tasked to come here and get a few questions answered by you in order to judge your pub and whether it's actually worthy of keeping a license. So on my list here, I have a set of criteria that I've just outlined outside. So if you were listening through the windows, then thank you for that. But I'm also here to enjoy a nice Christmassy pub crawl. It seems the locals are a bit cold, but hopefully things will liven up in here in due course. So is there anything from you first you need to ask me?
Do you know where the toilets are?
No.
There you go.
Oh. So, alright, yeah, well, that's my first question on the list. Like, what is the distance to the toilets? And it seems that it's just over the bar, and into the bucket. Why is the bucket already open?
We keep it open because there's a tax on closed buckets.
Oh, I think I smell it from the outside, actually. Yeah, this is very, very hygienic indeed. So the condition of this toilet, I would give it a 2. I've seen worse. I've seen worse toilets in my life. But yeah, so next on the list is actually how moist is this pub. Now, I'm like I said, I'm feeling quite an icy chill from the proprietors in here, but the place itself seems fairly okay. It's not as damp as I thought it was going to be in here. So I'm going to mark you an 8 out of 10 on that one. I'm not going to tell you which way the scale goes, but we'll go with that. Now, I also need to know, sir, does your place offer any food?
Yes. Would you like some?
Yeah, can you show me the kitchen? Oh, I see. It's just poisoned potatoes. Is there any chance you can show me the kitchen facilities? Well, there.
Yeah.
They're under renovation. I see.
Yeah.
And sir, my next question on the list is, what is the state of your carpet? Now, I'm going to have to give you a 0 on that one, because
Non-existent.
the carpet doesn't seem to be very existent, and I've been pushed into the bar area now. And then next on my list is oh, sorry, I have to go to the loo quickly. That poisoned potato's just gone straight through me. The next question is, like, do you have a cellar?
No.
Okay, that's a tick on here. Right. And another question on my list is, when was your brickwork last repointed? That's quite an important question for your criteria here.
Never. I've never done it.
Right, okay. That's a bad mark. And then we have a question as well. Do you have any CDP adverts in here? I'm seeing a lack of CDP adverts, so I'm going to have to mark you down, fine you, and also call the police.
All right then.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. You're not going to go to jail just yet. Next question is, when were your windows last cleaned? As I saw outside, do you want to come with me, sir? Because I'm not very impressed with that.
I cleaned them myself yesterday.
What with?
They're sparkling clean.
Is it because you end up with people just in them?
Yes.
Putting their faces up against them.
Yeah, it's just look at the clientele. They're just rubbing their grubby little faces over everything.
They're just sort of throwing beer through the windows. Okay, well, this is definitely something you can fix, and oh, they seem to be cleaning them for you, so that's nice. They're throwing beer at them and cleaning the windows. Well, sir, I'm going to have to mark you a 6 out of 10 overall, I think, just for the main works of the pub. It's a nice building. It's a good building. Good location indeed.
Yes.
But the facilities you offer aren't really up to scratch with giving you the appropriate rewards, which is the head of the Prime Minister. Now, you aren't getting that because you haven't met the criteria. And
what do I get instead then?
Well, I'm going to currently rate your bar and see whether you deserve pimping or not. So currently your bar, I would rate it a 2.
But look, we've got a drunken child behind the bar that throws beer in the air. What do you mean?
I mean, that's quite good. He's Dutch as well, so that's
a
good selection of beer he's throwing up in here. No, so I think we're going to have to pimp your bar out. So it's now time for a jump cut, and when we get back, Goblin's bar is going to be pimped out. Right, let's pimp your bar.
Trying so hard to keep it in. I've never heard anyone just dead eye me and just go, I think we need to pimp your bar.
So, and we're back in the room. So, Goblin, Mr. 3-ton man, sir, yourself, bartend, that's the word.
Yes.
We've pimped out your bar for you. Now, this is the latest in water delivery systems. Constantly,
so you get the freshest water possible.
Yes, this is mountain stream water that drips in through these parts of mountains.
I see.
Yeah, and look, this pint here is never ending now. You can just sit here and drink this all day long and never have to pay the tab. Apparently I have taken 12 beers from you, so we'll settle that up at some point. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so this entire pimp my bar exercise has been very good. Now you have some proper propaganda on the wall, so we can be happy about that. That's a good poster you have there now, so lovely stuff. Well, Mr. Barkeep, I'm going to rate your bar a 4 and still not give you the Prime Minister's head. So that has been your pub rating. I'm gonna leave now.
Okay.
Well, guys, that has been the first pub along our many pub tour. So I hope you've enjoyed having a look around the 3 tons and enjoying the clientele in there as much as I have. They're a very friendly bunch of people, aren't they? Indeed. Well, join me next time for another pub along our adventurous pub crawl. And remember, get inspired, get building, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. That has been another programme from the White Burgundian Broadcasting Company. Please stand by for more programming. Do not adjust your set.